What's going on YouTube? JT's Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And in this video, we're going to talk about Nightwing issue number 126. This one is written by Dan Waters with artwork by Francesco Francavilla. And this is continuing the Captain Hollow storyline, where at the last issue we learned there was some basically like urban legend within the Blüdhaven police department that when certain cops got kind of out of line within whatever kind of shenanigans they're doing there, a Captain Hollow persona would come in to take them out. So, but we do come to find out that Captain Hollow was actually just some kind of neglected or disbanded former like Blüdhaven police department like officers who were kind of let go. So they take on the Captain Hollow persona as a form of revenge. The storyline this time is also mostly focused on Maggie Sawyer and her coming to terms with her life in the city. She's trying to wean out the corruption. She's not really for vigilantes, and she can't really trust anybody in this place. Like, it feels like she finally was weeding out the corruption, but only to come to find out that there still is more corrupt cops within the GCPD. It's her and her girlfriend, and they meet her girlfriend's daughter, and she's kind of a little bit cold towards her. And, you know, that's understandable. Sometimes kids don't always warm up to people in new relationships. We get a little bit of Dick and Babs working together, so, like, that's cool. You don't really see the dog in there this time around, so... But hey, you know what? It's just them kind of running some cases to investigate. So you got that going on. Eventually, Nightwing's able to kind of take down some of them. But one of the people is missing, and they go after Maggie Sawyer and her girlfriend and the daughter right there. However, Nightwing is able to kind of come in and kind of help save the day, save the little girl's life, because she looks up to heroes. And in her eyes, like, Nightwing is a hero, whereas Maggie Sawyer is just like the hero she used to deal with was Superman. And I mean, you can't go much better than Superman, but she doesn't trust necessarily vigilantes, but Superman was kind of a different case. And she's trying to, like, do good in this city, but it's just, it's Blüdhaven. It ain't Metropolis. Metropolis is a much nicer city than Blüdhaven. Blüdhaven is an absolute hellhole, but you got Nightwing there to kind of watch her back. She's like, maybe I should kind of like trust this guy. And of course, like, the ending of it, there is still one person left in there who is a corrupt cop, who's kind of tampering with like evidence and stuff to kind of get to where they're at and stuff. So yeah, like I said, that's just kind of what happens in this issue. Again, it only felt like a quick two-parter. I kind of wish they dwelled on the mystery of Captain Hollow, but then again, there still is kind of one person left over who's still like an inside man within the Blüdhaven Police Department, and I'm sure they're going to wean out that corruption as subsequent issues release, and I'm looking forward to reading those, because I always like, you know, I enjoy stuff about finding out about the corruption and just kind of weaning it out and seeing how Maggie comes to terms with this. She's kind of becoming like his Jim Gordon to, you know, Bruce Wayne's Batman within the pages of the series. So she's got to learn to trust him. And, you know, Dick Grayson, Nightwing, has done some things which may seem questionable going after cops, but she, like what are they if they can't believe in themselves? Why do I always have to rely on vigilantes or some like hero that falls from the sky? Like, can't we just do things like by the law, by the book? And that's kind of what she's questioning right now. She's like, because she's somebody who would do that, but again, there's so much corruption within, you know, Blüdhaven and Gotham and a lot of these other cities that it's just kind of driving her a little crazy. But again, like, you feel the trust starting to build between her and Nightwing. Like, she's like kind of realizing that he's probably the one person that she can rely on outright within the city. So I like that elements. Pretty solid overall. Artwork is pretty good. It works for the context of the story, since it's more, I guess, noir, like Maggie Sawyer kind of like driven, as opposed to like what we were doing beforehand with, was it Dexter Soy doing the artwork in the previous arc. So I'm not sure if this is the end of this arc. It feels like it kind of just wrapped itself up in 2 issues. But again, they left kind of one of the lingering plot threads of who the other Captain Hollow is, and I'm sure that'll be explored maybe in the next issue, or perhaps they'll jump into something else in the meantime. But I still think Nightwing is a pretty solid book right now, and like, it's one you should be checking out. So yep, those are my quick thoughts on this particular issue. What did you think of it? Post your comments down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, hit that bell for notification, all the other fun stuff. And as always, take care now. Bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.